Hi guys, and welcome to my first episode in this new series about FIFA 14 predictions, where I'll be predicting the new teams, the new starting lineups for the 2013-2014 season. So first off, we have Amore Bieta, who will be joining from Athletic Bilbao for a fee of roughly £4 million, apparently. Now, it's really important that we get Amor Bieta because the defence this year, I'm afraid, has been pretty shocking. Senderos actually improved quite a lot towards the end of the season, but at the end of the day, they were still conceding goals left, right, and centre. And Amor Bieta is a huge guy. Like, he's literally like 6'6" or something. So him and Hangland, who's also like huge, are going to be a very formidable partnership. Hopefully, kind of like Hughes and Hangeland back in 12-13 rather 11-12. Okay, so next on we have a deal that hasn't been done yet, but it's basically a done deal, and that's Martin Stekelenburg from AS Roma to Fulham, and he's going to be here to replace Schulze, who is probably going to leave the club because he wants first team football, and the club doesn't really want to give it to him. An interesting fact about Stekelenburg is he was going to come over during January, during the transfer window, but unfortunately he couldn't find a replacement quickly enough, which meant that whilst he was on the plane to Heathrow, they decided not to let the transfer go through. Right, so next we have Darren Bent, who obviously plays for Aston Villa. Now, the thing with Bent is that now that Benteke is getting sort of the recognition that he deserves, really, at Aston Villa, Paul Lambert just doesn't really need Bent. And Aston Villa have told Darren Bent that he can leave the club in the summer. And we're sort of looking to get Bent in the January transfer period, the window. But unfortunately, there was an issue with wage demands, but apparently those have now been overcome. The other thing is that there's a very strong link between Darren Bent and Martin Jol, because Martin Jol signed Bent when he was managing Tottenham. So it's a sort of similar situation to Berbatov and Martin Jol, where Berbatov came over because Martin Jol was running Fulham and that he knew Martin Jol well. And so next we have somebody who you may not have heard of. It's Derek Boateng from Dnipro in the Russian league, or rather, sorry, the Ukrainian league. Boateng's he's a holding midfielder, a defensive midfielder, in fact, and he's very much what Fulham needs because we used to have Karagunis in there, and Sidwell, who used to be very reliable, but now his disciplinary record is not the best, and Karagunis has decided to leave Fulham because he too is getting on a bit. And the other guy that we used to have, Mohamed Diarra, he's had he's been plagued with injury, and he hasn't been able to play. So we really needed somebody solid in defence, and Derek Boateng is one of the best. He is really a very good player. Next, what I'm going to be looking at is the upgrades that I think current Fulham players are going to be given by EA in FIFA 14. So first of all, we have Sasha Rita, who some of you may know from the most consistent team of the season. He has been exceptional for Fulham, and he has established himself as one of the best right backs in the league. So as a result of that, I'm thinking that his overall is going to increase from 75 to 79. His pace is going to increase from 77 to 82. His passing will increase, as will his defending and his heading. So next we have Alex Kacaniklic, the Swedish forward that we have, the left midfielder. He has also been very good this season, and he already got an upgraded card during the winter upgrades from 69 to 71, which showed a pretty big increase in his pace, but I think he's shown that he's even faster than that. So I'm guessing his pace is going to go up to 86, and his dribbling, which is genuinely exceptional, is going to go to at least 82, possibly up to 85. which will make him a very, very good silver. So next we have Fulham's frontman, Dimitar Berbatov, who, well, after having a bit of a troubled final season at Manchester United, joined Fulham. He has had a great influence on Fulham this season. He scored 15 goals this season, and he scored all of those in the Premier League. And the first time I saw his card, it was quite worrying to me because his shot was actually very low, his shooting stat on his card. Now, he was given an inform which gave him 90, was I think 96 or something, finishing 99 volleys or something like that. And it was a very good card to play with, but I still felt that his pace was somewhat underrated because many people seem to think that Berbatov's slow just because he doesn't run around a lot, but the reality is that he is actually pretty fast when he needs to run, when he does run. So I think certainly his shooting is going to improve, and I'm hoping for a bit of an increase in his pace from 68 to 72, because 68 is pretty ridiculous for Berbatov anyway. His dribbling is also criminally underrated by EA on his current card, so I think that's going to go up to 85. And his passing as well. He's made some exceptional through balls, and his short passing especially is very good because he's a very technical player, and in fact there are lots of showboat additions of showboat with him doing like trick passes and stuff because he is a very good player and very technical. So next one we have someone that you may not have heard of, Ashkan Dejaga, who unfortunately got injured in the game against QPR, and he had to have an operation on his ankle, but hopefully he's going to be back by next season. He also has had a very positive influence on Fulham, coming from Wolfsburg with Sasha Rita, and his dribbling has been very good. He's been on Showboat a couple of times as well. So for that, I think he's definitely going to have a dribbling upgrade to 84, a passing upgrade, and also an increase in his pace, a pace upgrade, which he deserves because he's very, very fast actually. So it's probably going to be even more than 82, but EA don't like to upgrade players too much between versions. So I think he's going to go to an overall of 78. So to sum it all up, guys, here is my starting 11 for Fulham next season, and their predicted FIFA 14 Ultimate Team cards. As you can see, we have Stekelenburg in goal, Amore Bieta centre back, with Risa as left back. I'm not sure whether Risa will be played, maybe Richardson. Then we have Boateng as centre defensive midfielder, and up front we have Berbatov paired with Darren Bent.